ladies and gentlemen, and more WWE 2k22 Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. This is SmackDown, and tonight we will continue our quest to find who is going to be the next #1 contender for Seth Rollins' Universal Championship, as we will see AJ Styles and Ricochet go one-on-one in what will be a huge main event. Before we get there though, we got a new tag team. The Bollywood Bruisers, Jinder Mahal and Veer, will team up to take on Mustache Mountain. We'll see how they go in their first match together. We'll also see Shotzi. She's got another chance to prove that she's ready for a title shot when she takes on Carmella. Miss Money in the Bank, Becky Lynch, will face Nikita Lyons in singles action. This will be Nikita's first match on SmackDown. We'll see the tag team of Ezekiel, Elias, and The New Day team up to take on the Alpha Academy and the tag champs of Pete Dunne and Sheamus. Rick Boogs will make his debut here in the Universe Mode as well. He'll go one-on-one with Kevin Owens. Intercontinental Championship implications on the line, and we'll talk more about that in a moment's time. And the main event we mentioned before, it is going to be AJ Styles, Ricochet. The winner will face Big E to determine the next #1 contender. The Bollywood Bruisers get a win in their first match. Shotzi's too good for Carmella in their singles match. She might be ready for a title shot. Becky Lynch gets a win as well to continue her momentum. And it is Ezekiel and Elias with The New Day scoring a win over the tag team champs and Alpha Academy. Big win for them. Maybe one of those teams might be in line for a title shot next as well, as we get ready for Boogs and Owens. Let's jump into it, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Boogs makes his Universe Mode debut here for SmackDown. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm not all that familiar with Rick Boogs and what he can do in the ring, but you look at the size of him, he's in great shape, he looks dressed, ready to go. He is looking like the real deal to me. He's got Shinsuke Nakamura in his corner. These two have formed a bit of a friendship leading into Rick Boogs' debut. So Nakamura could potentially be taking on Rick Boogs at Payback for the championship, because this match will have Intercontinental Championship implications. Kevin Owens has already got a few wins under his belt recently, and many believe he's next in line. He needs to win this match. If he does, he gets a title shot. But if Rick Boogs wins, doesn't get a title shot, has to win one more match, because of course this is just his debut, so he needs to do a little bit more. So all or nothing right now for KO. He wins, he gets the shot. He loses, he's out of contention. Rick Boogs all of a sudden puts his name right at the top of that list. Hot and cold for Kevin Owens so far. 7 matches, just 3 wins. It hasn't been a perfect run for him. He's been involved in some high-profile situations, including a match against Cody Rhodes recently as well. He's in good form, I would say. He's had some wins, but he hasn't been amazing. You know, obviously featuring at Money in the Bank as well. He's been doing okay, and he's certainly been amongst, the mix. As a good start there by KO. Into the cover straight away. Boogs in trouble. Could be an early exit. No. Manages to kick out. Could have been over very, very quickly for Boogs. So Kevin Owens has been in amongst the mix. There's no doubt about that. He hasn't exactly been losing week after week. Just kind of losing the big match. That one big match that gets him across the line. That gets him that title shot. That gets him that big win. That really stamps his name as a real dominant figure here on SmackDown. He hasn't quite been able to nail that. Big chance right now against Boogs. But you can see Boogs is fired up. A couple of big lefts and rights right now. Looking to get some momentum here. Rick Boogs looking pretty good. Now Boogs has him against the ropes and a double axe right to the chest. And Boogs follows it up with some more offense. What about this from RB? This is looking pretty good. As I said, not all that familiar with what Boogs can do. This is one of the first chances we get to see Boogs in action. And so far, so good. The knee to the shoulder, and now the elbow as well. Nice combination of maneuvers here by Boogs, and he's going to let Kevin Owens know all about it. We know he loves to play guitar. We know he loves to rock. Well, at the moment, he is rocking and rolling his way to a title shot, potentially. But he misses the elbow drop, though, as a big chop there by KO. A couple of strikes of his own firing back here. Kevin Owens! Underhook into the DDT. Nicely executed there by KO. And he'll be looking for that stunner to try and secure the victory here tonight. As Boogs, he's going to head up high. And Kevin Owens makes sure that Boogs is not going to get there. As he knocked, I think he might have clipped his foot on the way down, and Boogs falling down into the center of the ring. So Boogs missing a chance to capitalize off the top. but you just get the feeling that Boog's not that really styled of wrestler. He's not a high flyer. A bit more of a ground and pound, a bit more of a bruiser, just from the size and the look of him. And he's pumped up though. You can see that he is really animated. He is so hyped to be here. Debuting on SmackDown. He's going to fly off the top again. Boogs, well, he's thinking about it, and I think he's thinking too long and hard about it because he's wasting time up there. He clearly wants to do it. He wants to go, but he's just a bit scared to do it, maybe. Maybe afraid of heights. The spinning into the slam. Boogs a little bit dizzy, but he manages to collapse onto the cover. Here it is! Oh, a kick out at two. Boogs thought for a second he was in with the shot of beating Kevin Owens, a former world champion. Boogs gets met with a couple of strikes though. KO building some more offense again as now, drives the knee into the spine. Shinsuke Nakamura is the current Intercontinental Champion. He is watching this match on right now, wondering who is his next opponent going to be as Kevin Owens. Oh, the swanton bomb off the top. Could be it here. Boogs in big trouble. Here's the cover, but a kick out. Very close there as Kevin Owens with the right hand here. Again by Boogs. More strikes here. This is good here from Rick. He's got KO up again. And now, what about the transition? And he's got him up into the suplex. What about that from Boogs? Great strength on display. Transitioning into the suplex. Plenty of hang time as well. Nicely done by Boogs. He's looking really good actually as Kevin Owens. You see a bit of desperation now by KO. He's starting to think, oh man, I'm in trouble. What have I got myself into? This, newcomer to SmackDown, and he's testing me right now. As Boogs has him in the corner. And now he's going to work away. Onto the leg as well. Big kick there by Rick Boogs. Oh no, gets met with a DDT. KO rocked him with a DDT. Here's the cover. 2, foot on the rope. Foot's on the rope. The foot was on the rope. The referee didn't see it. And that's the 1, 2, 3. Wait a second. Boogs was screwed over here. This was not meant to be a 3 count. Kevin Owens is the new #1 contender, but Rick Boogs, he had the foot on the rope. What is going on here? Well, I gotta say, that's a bit of an injustice there on Rick Boogs. We saw his foot on the rope, and unfortunately, it's meant that he's not going to get the title shot against his friend Shinsuke Nakamura. Instead, Kevin Owens has got the shot. I feel like that's not going to be the end of that story. Well, we now shift gears to our main event. AJ Styles. Hasn't been a perfect run for him either. Things have been a bit tricky for AJ. Whilst he's been good at times, we know what he can do. We know he's capable of being brilliant. Once again, did not win Money in the Bank and did not beat Shinsuke Nakamura for the Intercontinental Championship. Now we have to suggest, can AJ Styles win the big one? Is he capable of going all the way and getting the big win? Well, I've got to say, this is not going to be an easy contest. He's up against a man, Ricochet, who's got Mustafa Ali in his corner. One half of the Aerial Assassins. They've been in amongst it. They've been chasing Tag Team Championship gold. And so far, Ricochet, 2 wins, 3 losses to his name. Not an amazing run either, but he's looking to turn his attentions to potentially becoming world champion. That's what's at stake here for Ricochet. This is a golden opportunity. He's up against a man that I feel like he matches up really, really well with. AJ Styles has changed his style a little bit. He's not quite explosive and phenomenal and flashy and brilliant and have all the moves in the book that he used to. And Ricochet, you could argue, probably reminds me of a young AJ Styles. A man that could do every move in the book and you just simply sit back and go, my goodness, isn't he just absolutely breathtaking. So this is a great, interesting matchup here. The veteran of Styles, can he hang and can he produce the sort of performance that maybe Ricochet would be jealous of? Or will Ricochet be more of a throwback to the younger version of AJ Styles? This is going to be a good contest here, but this is a real test for Ricochet. Hasn't been able to really elevate himself to a level where we can sit back and say, yes, I think he could be world champion. He hasn't been able to accomplish that yet, whereas AJ Styles has been there, done it. He's been there, been brilliant. We know what he can do. Ricochet's been competing in the tag division as AJ Styles, finding it all too easy right now. As Ricochet, he's got a big point to prove here. He's been in part of the tag division. He did not defeat Sheamus and Butch. They failed. They lost that one. So Butch and Sheamus is too good. And Ricochet believes that, he still has plenty to offer. Still believes he can be a champion. Now it's time to put that to the test here. As Styles uses the ropes. Oh, drops the knee, misses. Well, Styles, I'm going to be interested to see. Will he look to try and fly and really match it with Ricochet? I don't think he's going to be able to. Ricochet's too quick, too fast, and can fly around the ring as good as anyone in the world. Can AJ Styles hang with him in that regard? I don't think so, but AJ Styles, he's got a few more tricks up his sleeve now. He's been around for a long time. He knows how to beat guys like this. He's done it before. Styles gets Ricochet over the top. Maybe thinking about going over the top and just kind of getting a bit of a workout then there. Just kind of bouncing off the ropes, just getting himself prepared, talking a bit of trash to Ali as well. Ricochet trying to get in the ring. Styles sort of cutting the ring off a little bit there, as now Ricochet is back in, gets met with a big kick though. Ricochet, springboard moonsault, misses. Styles got out of the way. Well, that's what Ricochet can do. He can fly at any moment, and he's able to really take advantage of that speed and agility, but he misses on that occasion. Styles follows up with more offense. Now the cover here. Ricochet in early trouble. And a kick out. Near fall. Oof. Almost a 3 count. Early days for Ricochet. And Styles, what a kick right to the jaw. That's the sort of kick that can knock you out right there and then. AJ Styles in complete control, almost toying with Ricochet a little bit. Ricochet, as we said, got a point to prove. This time he hits the springboard moonsault, and he's going to go for it again. What about the elevation he gets? Unbelievable from Ricochet. And showing us that he is not to be messed with right now. He's the real deal. But Styles trying to immediately shut it down, trying to prove that Ricochet is not ready. And Styles, though, into the neck breaker. Into the cover now. AJ to win it here. Ricochet, just gets out of 2.5 again. He is leaving it to a very, very late moment before he kicks out. It's now Ricochet. Tried for the suplex, missing. Styles clotheslines him into the corner. And AJ, flies in with the drop kick. Almost like a baseball sliding drop kick there. Sliding in to secure the home run, as Styles now drops the knee as well. This is good from AJ. He is looking really, really positive at the moment. Can he secure a victory with this big move? He flies off the top, lands down the legs onto the body of Ricochet. And now Styles looking for the submission. He's got the crossface locked in. Nowhere to go for Ricochet. He's going to have to try and break the hold here. Can he slip out of it? He manages to utilize Styles' body weight against him and get him away from him. As now Ricochet, here we go. Has him up. Ricochet. Bouncing Styles off. And now, can he build some momentum here? Ricochet to try and win this match. He wraps up Styles and drops him right back down. Ricochet could do it here. He is building towards something big here. What about this from Ricochet? My goodness, that's incredible. Now up top, what will he produce here? Flies through, no! Styles gets the knees up. The crafty veteran saves the day. And now AJ. He has Ricochet and sends him right back down. Styles, he's fed up now. You can see he's frustrated. Letting the crowd know that he's the man to beat. He deserves this title shot, not Ricochet. And the crowd letting him know about it. Getting some boos tonight, AJ. I think the crowd wanted to see Ricochet maybe win. Big knee, wow. And that caught Ricochet right on the top of the forehead. And now again. That time, I think he's been cut open. He got him right flush on the skull. Styles getting a bit brutal here. Really trying to beat down Ricochet and send a bit of a message. Trying to hurt Ricochet. Now Styles getting met with some more offense by Ricochet. He's trying to hang in there. And you got to give him credit. He is surviving. Now the calf crusher. Too close to the ropes. This time the referee calls the break. Thank goodness. Last match his eyes were painted on. I think anyone could see that. You could go have a look from space and see that his foot was on the rope. As now Styles thought about the Styles clash. Misses it. Ricochet with a great counter. Now Styles. Ricochet goes over the top of him. Too quick for Styles right now. Head scissor takedown. Ricochet back to his feet. Drop kick. Ricochet is on fire. Now he wants to end it. Ricochet with the big senton splash off the top. Styles is down. 2. Styles gets the shoulder up. Ricochet continues it though. Into the moonsault quickly. Now again. Springboard missing. Oh. He needed that. He needed it because Styles gets him up now. AJ. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Styles clash. He needed that big moonsault. It could cost him dearly. It costs him the match. AJ Styles secures the W and he goes one step closer to a showdown against Seth Rollins at Payback. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Ricochet put up a hell of a fight, but Styles, too good tonight. Next week, Big E faces AJ Styles. The winner gets a title shot against Seth Rollins at Payback. Huge implications. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Universe Mode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on it and subscribe. We'll be back with another one very soon.